the world needs our loving kindness, and many people need to be safe. So we will do a candle vigil, to for all people who are vulnerable, including ourselves and many others. So we'll do candle vigil for all the victims, and then even the family members, everyone. And then today we decided to do a special chant. I will explain later. So slightly differences. Yeah, meditation will be the same. So, oh, by the way, I'm here because of the spring break. It has been extended also. So, so Nick, can we distribute these candles to everyone? How about it? You can read it. Push it forward. Push it up. Yeah. Let us do our candle vigil, in loving kindness to all the victims of this COVID-19 COVID-19 virus. And this is a moment that all humanity should get together and exchange our loving kindness to each other and help each other to go through this difficult and challenging time. And this sickness is showing that how we are interconnected. And so, what as an individual, what we need to emit from ourselves is our loving kindness and our positive energy towards everyone who are already victims of this virus and also who are vulnerable to this virus, and also all the family members and everyone who are being affected directly or indirectly due to this virus. So let us take this moment and use this candle as a point of focus for us to direct our loving kindness and then gather our mind and radiate our positive energy throughout the space. And we wish that may this wholesome energy, may our loving kindness, may our vibrations of loving kindness travel far and wide and reach all those who needed it. So can we switch off the lights for a while? Let us do this together. Let us have a close look at this candle light. So this bright light, we can see how bright it is, how beneficial it is, how precious it is. But at the same time, we can see how this flame is conditioned by so many things surrounding it. Although it is brightly shining and benefiting the surrounding, it's also in turn depending on many things. This wick, this wax, and surrounding air are supporting this candle light. This is exactly the nature of our life. Life is so precious, it can benefit so many beings, and it's so bright. But it depends on so many other conditions. So this whole nature, our family, society, and everything are the supports of our life. Particularly during this time, we understand the fragility of life, interdependence of our life. So at this moment, let us take this opportunity to reflect on the interdependence of our life and then develop deep appreciation to all life. We wish that may all life evolve towards the enlightenment. And particularly today, we want to focus our mind on those people who are victims of coronavirus, this COVID-19 virus, and people who are vulnerable, who are exposed to this virus and who are vulnerable to this virus. We wish that may all these people develop their immunity. May their bodies and minds be strong to face this virus and to continue and prolong their life. May our loving kindness be a support, another tiny support for the maintenance and flourishing of those lives. May they all be strong in their immunity. May they all be healed. Let us direct our loving kindness to people living in the areas that are more vulnerable to expose to this virus. May they all have a vigilance and diligence. May they take care of themselves. May they be safe. May they be protected from all these virus influences. May all these people be protected and be safe. Whoever the people who are in fear, who are grieving, who are suffering, receive our loving kindness. May they all be stronger. May they all grow their immunity. May they all be well, be safe, and be healed. Dukkham pattāche nidukkhā bhayam pattāche nibbana sokam pattāche nisoka Hontu sambipi paninu.
Dạ tiếng.
Okay, thank you. We will do a short chanting today and then go to meditation.
Okay, let's start our chanting before meditation. Please turn to page number 5. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
The 3 refuges.
Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Next verse. 5 precepts.
Panatipata viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinādāna viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kāmisu micchācārā viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musāvādā viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Suramire majjapādatthāna viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
On the opposite page, let's read the affirmative vows.
Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without a love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness.
Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
Iti so bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Vidyācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sārati sattā deva manusānam buddho bhagavati.
Homage to the Dhamma.
Swāghato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko ehipassiko opanayiko panchantam veditabbo vinyuhiti.
Homage to the Sangha.
Supatipanno bhagavato sāvako Savaka Sangho Ujjupatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyayapatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samiti Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidam Chattari Purisa Yugani Anta Purisa Pungala Esa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Pauniyo Dankiniyo Anjali Karaniyo Anutteram Punyak Ketam Lokasati Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Let us take a moment to reflect this opportunity, to come to this space and have this time to cultivate and train our mind and train our mind in goodness. Let us rejoice this moment, this opportunity that we can grow our goodness and radiate it to benefit so many other beings. With this rejoice, let us make a determination that we will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. We will make use of this space. We will make use of this gathering, and we will engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, let us listen to the bell and let our mind settle further and further into this moment. And we will do our chant together. And then Bhante Purna will help us today to practice our loving kindness meditation and meditation on breathing.
Dear spiritual friends, now we will take this opportunity practice our meditation, we always direct our awareness to the loving kindness meditation and meditation on breathing. Before we start the deep meditation, we always try our best to calm down our body. Sit in a comfortable and motionless posture, because the physical stability, physical well-being, physical establishment is very important for successful deep meditative experience. Very gently and slowly, we draw our attention to our body. And we scan our body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Notice that you have closed your eyes gently and you are keeping your upper body upright as much as possible. You are resting your palms on your thighs, on your lap. Some of you are sitting on the floor and some of you are on the chairs. You both are keeping your legs nicely. You can see your meditative posture through your mental image. Focus your attention further and further and feel your body from the top to the bottom. Due to many reasons, there might be different pressure, pains, aches, different feelings in different areas of the body. What you do, you focus your attention to each and every parts of the body and feel the very particular sensations in the area, and then relax those areas. We will draw our attention to our forehead and head. Feel the pressure, pain, or any other tightness of the area. Slowly relax and just drop down. Feel your eyes, feel your facial muscles, jaws and jaw muscles. Just drop down and relax, relax, relax. Feel your both shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, palms and fingers. Feel your both shoulders, and just drop them down and relax. Let both upper arms, lower arms just to hang. Feel the palms, feel the fingers and finger muscles. If you notice any tightness, any particular grabbing sensation, just feel them and relax. Feel your chest muscles, thigh muscles, upper and lower back muscles. Feel there might be some pains, aches. Right now, you can just relax, drop down and let them to hang and relax, relax, relax. Feel your sitting muscles, thigh muscles, knees, lower legs, ankles. Feel sole of the feet, and toes. Relax them, relax. Feel now you are comfortably sitting in a very particular posture. It is a meditative posture. Relax, relax the body. Feel the relaxed body. Letting body to be in this posture, we will draw our attention to our awareness, our mind, and observe the mind and thoughts. In our mind, we have thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. If you have any unpleasant thoughts right now, we notice them and just let them to fade away and understand the real nature of those thoughts. Some thoughts are coming from the past, and some thoughts are coming from the future. Past is gone, nothing to worry about them. They all have gone. Only we always remember the lessons that we learn from them and just let them go. That because they have gone, only we have a memory. Just let them go. Also, the future, also the same. Future related hopes, goals, expectations, they are okay. But if you notice any heavy feelings due to the future related mental preparations, then understand future is not yet come true. Why do we worry about? Why do we unnecessarily anxious about our unborn future? Let them go and let them go. By letting go the past and the future, we can bring our full awareness to the present moment. Present moment. Right now, the present moment is very special. You are sitting physically here and now. Your awareness is on that posture. Right now, you are here with your spiritual friends. This is a very rare opportunity. You are in a mindful sitting. Right now, mentally and physically, you are here and now. Observe your present moment. Maintain your relaxed, calm awareness. Observe the present moment. You are in a mindful sitting. Since you have been practicing for many years in this kind of very mindful sitting, you can very quickly invite a wholesome thought into your mind. Our regular wholesome thought is loving kindness. We cultivate loving kindness that because it is very important and easy to carry, very healthy and gentle, easy to focus, and spiritual. The loving kindness. To recognize the qualities of the loving kindness, we visualize a loving kindness image, a image of a baby sitting in front of you, having a beautiful smile. Or you just think how a mother who take care of her only baby. The mother is having enormous, powerful, loving kindness in her mind to take care of her only baby. Same way, right now, you are preparing your mind also to grow loving kindness in your mind. Once you visualize the image of the baby, you can notice in your mind you have compassion, tolerance, patience, appreciation, forgiveness, sharing, caring, dedication. Observe the beauty of your mind. You can notice that you can very quickly come into a very pleasant mind that because of your prolonged long period of time practicing, giving your time and energy to train your mind. Right now, you bring loving kindness thoughts into your mind. And you notice in your loving kindness, you have compassion, tolerance, patience, appreciation, courage, determination, and well wishing thoughts. First of all, we will radiate loving kindness to our mind, same as we are ready to take care of a baby. May my mind be well, be happy, be peace. May my mind be well, be happy, be peace. Truly radiate loving kindness to your mind. You need a healthy loving kindness mind. You need a peaceful, soothing loving kindness mind. You need a peaceful, bright, loving kindness mind. Radiate loving kindness to your mind. May my mind be well, be happy, be peaceful. Use your brightly shining loving kindness awareness to take care of your body. Deeply appreciate this body from the skin to the internal organs and radiate loving kindness. Your loving kindness mind can heal the body and increase the immunity of the body. Your loving kindness is powerful. Radiate loving kindness and feel physically loving kindness. May the skin of this body be healed. May the muscles of this body be healed. May the bones of this body be healed. Radiate your loving kindness to the respiratory system. Inhalation and exhalation, the vital activity in this body is going on with the support of these lungs. Deeply appreciate the lungs of this body be healed. May the entire respiratory system of this body be healed. May the cardiac muscles, cardiovascular system of this body be healed. May the digestive system of this body be healed. May the kidneys, the genitourinary system of this body be healed. Radiate your loving kindness to the central nervous system, brain, spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system. Radiate loving kindness to the entire nervous system. May this entire system of this body be healed, be healthy. Feel the loving kindness physically. Feel the loving kindness mentally. You are in loving kindness. You are protected by the loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful. Radiate your loving kindness to yourself. Feel the loving kindness mentally and physically. Right now, you can feel you have very spiritual, very strong, loving kindness awareness. Since you have been practicing for many, many years, your loving kindness is strong. And you can focus your loving kindness to your spiritual friends. May my spiritual friends be healed, be well, be healed. May the physical and mental health develop. May they be well. May they be well. Radiate your loving kindness to your family members, relatives, and friends near and far. Radiate loving kindness to all people and all beings. Radiate your loving kindness. May they be well. May they be well. May they be healthy, especially in this time. We all know that there are many, many problems, sicknesses spreading all over the world. Your lucid, vital, loving kindness can heal them, decrease the risk of the ill health in the world. Your loving kindness is bright. Your strong spiritual loving kindness can heal all the people. May all the people, all beings be well. May no any dangers come to them. May no any sicknesses come to them. May they be able to quickly grow their good health. May they be free from danger. Radiate your beautiful, strong, loving kindness to each and every direction. Especially right now, we focus to this ongoing fastly spreading this virus, and all the people who are affected, all the people who are in the danger zone, may they be free from dangers. May they be able to develop, boost their immunity. May they be well. Dear spiritual friends, you have a beautiful loving kindness mind. You can radiate loving kindness to each and every direction. You can radiate your loving kindness limitlessly. May all people be well. May no any dangers come to them. May all beings be well. Just relax and feel your loving kindness. Feel the peace in loving kindness. Be well. Be well. You can use your lovely awareness to practice breathing meditation, focusing your attention to the breath. It's a very good practice. Breathing meditation helps you to deeply understand the real nature of the life. Focus your awareness to the in breath and out breath. Feel your breath. Feel the touch sensation of the air inside the nostrils, or expansion and contraction of your chest muscles or belly muscles. Wherever you feel the in breath down or out breath, just feel the in breath and out breath. Practice breathing meditation. Observe the natural breath, breathing in and out.
Dukkha pattaca nidukkha bhayapattaca nibbaya sukapattaca nisukha hontu sabbepi panino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are grieving, who are in fear, be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of meditation and gently put your palms together and take this moment to be grateful for this opportunity to have peaceful, meaningful, loving meditation. Let us be grateful to all great teachers, enlightened masters in the past, who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Let us feel grateful towards anyone who helped our meditation tonight. Let us feel grateful to anyone who helped us to come here tonight. Let us feel grateful to whoever maintained this center for us to meditate, and whoever cleaned and arranged this place for us to meditate tonight. Let us feel grateful to even to these non-living things which helped our meditation, including this cushion, this chair, this bell, and everything. With deep gratitude, Let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Bhante. Deep meditation. Okay, since we dedicate this, session today for those, people who are victims and vulnerable to this COVID-19 virus. This is also a good time for us to, understand the true nature of our body. In one of the important insights, we aim to gain in our meditation is to understand, true nature of this body. Understanding the nature of that body and also understanding the role of this body for us to spiritually grow and turn towards the enlightenment. The body plays a very important role in our journey towards meditation, towards enlightenment. One way it kind of helps us to understand the nature of the world, nature of the reality, because it is within the body that we can experience anything. Although we think that we experience the world, actually we experience the world through our senses, which means the body, right? So when I touch this bell, for example, I think that I touch the bell, right? But actually, what I'm experiencing is my fingers, the touch sensation of the fingers. As I told you last week, we call inner lining of the experience. What I'm really experiencing is the inner lining of the experience. Then I can project that to the world. So therefore, whatever understanding we can gain about the world, so to speak, is actually gained through with the help of our body. So it is through analyzing the body we can analyze the reality of the world, and we can use the mind for that analysis. But however, so the body plays a very important role, in this whole journey, and also one important realization we will gain in this practice is to understand the true nature of the body. So the true nature of the body is maybe quite different from the image that we have constructed of our body, right? And how we know our body is with our own conceptual construct. We have seen ourselves in mirrors, we have seen ourselves in photos, and so based on that we have construct a kind of an image of our body. But the true nature of the actual body may be quite different from what we have constructed. So in meditation we try to go beyond that image and try to really be with the actual experiences, actual experience occurring in the body, and try to see for what it is by simply paying attention to the actual tactile sensation, actual processes happening in the body. So in that process, so we need to understand this is what you call body is actually an organism. This is an organism, right? And so an organism has its own journey, so to speak, right? Any organism is actually defined by as
as organism is something that can respond to the immediate environment. And that's the way many minimum definition of organism. But the organism, what we call body, is little complex organism. And an organism has two aspects to it, which our body has two aspects. One is it struggle to survive. Organism is always trying its best to survive. At the same time, being an organism is exposed to all the environmental conditions, and also and therefore is also exposed to all kind of challenges and threats. But the organism will try to survive. But at the end, that whole struggle, that struggle to survive is helping that organism to stay for some time. But at the end, no organism is going to live forever.
Even the theory, survival of the fittest, the person who
the organism died,
the person
who discovered. Yeah, the individual organism will die. It will produce the next generation, more fitting generation. But still, we haven't produced any organism which can last long, which can last forever. So that's the nature of the body, and it has two aspects to this. One is vulnerable to sickness, to all kind of external threats. But at the same time, even though there's no external threats, the very survival of the organism is actually decaying its energy, and then in the whole process is kind of losing its vitality, right? That's what we call the very existence of the organism is like moving towards the end of the organism. So what we call aging, right? Aging. And so this is very interesting. So one way is kind of vulnerable to all kind of sickness, but at the same time it also has its own effort to survive. Therefore, our body has ingrained system to heal it. So our body is like a self-repairing system, right? It can really heal itself, right? And how many things in our body has kind of healed, right? Like a few days ago, I was cutting a mango, so I had a little cut in my finger, so I just clean it and then I covered it with a band-aid. That's all I did. No medicine, whatever, but body knows how to heal it, and so it's kind of almost healed. Sometimes I may give more trouble, but the body will somehow again try to heal it, right? So this is like a self-repairing system in that way. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that it is proof. It is protected from everything. So there's one interesting term in Dhammapada, that saying of the Buddha, words of the Buddha, Dhammapada, the poems of the Buddha, and it says that it talks about this body. In one time, he says that this is roga niddham and pabangurang. Roga is a term for disease, and this body is roga niddham, means roga means disease, and niddha means nest. So this body is a nest for diseases. So that's the nature of the body. This is like a
and
board.
also we are not negatively responding to this situation.
Yeah, we need to understand.
That's why we
have to take care of it.
Yeah, we take care of, and also through the meditative training, we have a kind of insightfulness to respond to this.
Yeah.
That's why we are sitting and practicing meditation. It's another totally. That's why I mentioned that survival is the Peter's also gone. But I don't know. We don't know whether they had kind of this kind of insightful kind of knowledge. But we are Buddhist. We as we meditation practitioners that we always try to positively respond to this situation. That means we are not struggling.
But try to
Yeah,
channel it and manage it through.
yeah, and also understand the reality, the real situation, because it's a struggle, ongoing struggle. Finally, we know what happened to the
Yeah.
struggle.
Yeah.
It's a
So,
it's a aimless, fruitless, just an effort. So sorry,
yeah.
but
But I think, I think that's why really Buddha, wanted us to understand that this is like, like a nest for diseases, and it's also it has its own life, so it's kind of its own journey, and whether we like or not, it's going to like take its own journey, so we will, grow old and do all these things will happen, but 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 that body has given us a great opportunity. Body has, because it's kind of it will do its best to like survive for some time, so it has given us the best opportunity to use this whole organism, and before it perish, the next term Pabhanguram is perishable. So the body is a nest for diseases and perishable, and before it perishes, and use this body, they use this opportunity. The body is like asking us, I'm going to do my best for you. I'm going to serve as long as I can. So you use this opportunity not to waste it, not to simply like, foolishly, blindly, just, go with the life, but actually use this opportunity to make a spiritual growth, because it is based on the body that we can actually, grow our spirituality, we can grow our mind. That is why, we pay so much attention to like, use the body like as a way of, anchoring the mind, and then from there we can develop our mind.
actually, Bante,
yeah.
I want to share this
Yeah.
experience. Now, 3 weeks ago, I was really sick. Okay,
With the flu, right?
with the flu and ongoing cough. I thought, how if I die right now? What kind of feeling do I have? Then only my concern was, if I die, what these people will get a lot of trouble because of this organism. So I thought, okay, right, I have to text a message to Bante. Bante, please just let the any local people to just throw it away. Don't give any burden for anybody. I just type it on my handphone. At that time, I was very mindfully. I'm thinking, oh, I'm very happy. I'm okay. I'm peaceful, and but ready to die now. Then, but I didn't send it because Bhante will get so upset. Oh, Bhante is going to die. But truly, I use my collectively. I use my attention and practice at that time very mindfully to observe this perishable this organism.
And also like, kind of transcend it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like not be limited by it, but understanding
But
it,
I
and then
took the medicine.
Yeah.
I took care of very well, and all people helped me. They bought medicines and soups and everything. And Bante Metta helped me. And Bante, you call me and send some medicine. And everybody helped. At the same time, we have to understand the real situation in this. That's why we are practicing this meditation. This is not just wasting 2 hours in the mid of the week. It's a very fruitful 2 hours in your life. In real situation, you can use this well cultivated awareness to use in a real situation, to have a peaceful mind. I was really peaceful at that time. Very mindfully I typed, but I didn't send it because
You were mindful enough to not to send it.
Because Bhante doesn't know real situation what I was thinking. But I felt I was really happy and mindful and ready to die. It is so amazing.
I think with meditation, it's kind of giving us two kinds of benefits. One is, so this body is like trying its best to survive. It's kind of, it has its own, repairing system. And with meditation, we kind of enhance that ability. Because mind is influencing the body and body is influencing mind, and we have this integrated system. But because of the peaceful, loving kindness, deep meditation, body is less burden to body. So because all our emotions give a burden to our body. All our emotion means like negative emotions. All our negative emotions, release hormones of the system. All the glands get activated, and there's whole change happening in the body. So then all negative emotions give a kind of burden to our body. So with this deep peaceful meditation, we kind of help our body to enhance its healing capacities. So the more meditation means more capacity for healing in the body. So kind of prolong the survival of the organism. That's one benefit. But again, it's just going to stay forever. The second benefit is that whenever this organism is out of order, and we because with the meditation we kind of deeply develop our deep understanding of this body, and when our organism is out of order, we will not let our mind to get out of order, and then we can come into peace with that. And then take care of it, and if it perishes, kind of also accepting that. And so that I think we have that. And then take care of it, and if it perishes, kind of also accepting that. And so that I think we have
not there.
Yeah.
Your this awareness is totally different in that situation. So you have collective effort. You have to have effort and train to be aware, even such kind of real situation. It's a training.
Yeah.
Actually, it's one of the, I think, the pinnacles of this training.
Yeah, that is
to
why
be mindful in
that situation.
even
right?
in
Yeah. And then like not let the mind to get confused or agitated.
yeah.
So I mean that's why we have the teachings of the Buddha on the two arrows. Have you heard about that two arrows? Anybody remember?
When you get sick, that's the first arrow, when your body gets sick, but not to get sick by overthinking it and sorrow of like having the second arrow. So
Yeah.
wallowing in it.
Yeah. So when we are sick, we are suffering from the pains of two arrows. I mean, there's a sutra in discourse called the discourse on the two arrows. Not two arrows, actually, Salat, discourse of the arrow. So ordinary people, when they get sick, they are experiencing the pains of two arrows. One is actual physical ailment. The second one is what you call it? Yeah. Mental,
sorrow,
yeah,
anguish.
mental anguish. Actually, we call mental agony, like being upset about it, and sometimes like resentful about why it happened right now. I cannot afford to be sick. Right, and so I like anger. Why me? Right. So all kind of things. So it's kind of mental agony. So and that's that's serious suffering too. So being unhappy about it, and then because of the second arrow. And it kind of make it difficult for our body to repair itself, because now body has to handle two things. One is the actual, disharmony, the actual physical ailment, and then on the top of that, this mental agony that releasing extra, unnecessary hormones. Then body has to handle all these things. It kind of delay the recovery process. and as been and even enlightened people get sick. Buddha was sick also, and and of course there are a number of events. Buddha had like chronic back pain actually, particularly towards the end of his life. He had chronic back pain, and probably due to the all kind of extreme practices he did before he became the Buddha. Because for 6 years he has been experimenting and learning from other teachers and doing all kind of what you call self mortification, right? And so he had that back pain, and there are few incidents actually. One Buddha was giving teaching, and in the middle he find that pain so unbearable. So he asked his attendant, Venerable Anand, my back is painful. I will lie down, and can you continue the discussion, the sermon? And he has done that.
And also Bhante, and Buddha was sick, as
Sick,
yeah, and also all the
And then there are
other
other enlightened disciples of the Buddha was also sick.
Sick.
But important,
Bhante, before even Buddha was passing away, Buddha checked his full awareness, attaining the jhana and so forth. Always because the purified, well prepared awareness, the mindful. This is the gift should be always recollected. That is the mindfulness. It is sometimes when I am talking about the mind, it might be some challenging for you. It was not a challenge for me. Luckily, I was training. I am under training. That is what I was thinking. I was not okay. I'm going to die. Nobody is there. I was not upset because everybody was taking care of very well, and it was good. But I thought, oh, what I am doing every Wednesday, sitting here with you guys and meditating and giving instructions. What is that? I have to use this in this kind of painful and sick, troublesome situation. Actually, I think even as Bhante mentioned, the enlightened beings, they have gone through those. So our training should be the same way. We have to train our full awareness and all the good qualities, whatever we have cultivated. We all have good qualities. Generosity might be some other different great qualities. You know.
So when the difference between a normal person and enlightened person when they get angry is about these two arrows. So whenever the Buddha was sick, and then there are other many disciples of the Buddha were sick, when they are sick, and they only get the pain of the first arrow, which is the actual physical ailments going through, but they don't even identify themselves with any of the sensation. The sensation is the part of what we call the five aggregate. So that in the whole transformation of enlightenment, we kind of disidentify with all these. The sensations are sensations. It's not there are no my sensations, even pleasant or unpleasant. So they have a different relationship to this whole organism and all the sensations occurring. So mainly from our perspective, they were able to discern the actual physical ailment, and then but they will not have mental agony on the top of that. So, but as a trainees, we can also remember this analogy and try to detect and try to examine. So I'm saying definitely it's not a pleasant thing, but how much is physical and how much is mental here, and try to remove the second error.
That agony can be very easily triggered.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's what I noticed that I didn't sleep 3 days, 3 nights.
3 nights. Yeah.
The third night, you call me and what is going? That's our noble friends, anyhow, and call me and how are you? Then he noticed your cough is very bad, and right away Bhante Mehta
We took some,
took medicine.
herbal medicine.
Yeah.
Very
I think when we become really when we become a part of the real problem, real issue, we lose our. I think we lose our awareness, we lose our peace,
Yeah.
we lose everything, and that is how that is why we have to train ourselves. We have to train. This is a kind of very precise time to to train together, but try all the time and train all the time.
So respect your body and appreciate your body. It has given us a great chance, but it will not give us this chance too long. So use this opportunity, use this body, be respectful to the body, grateful to the body, and then use the body to grow our spirituality. That's the path we need to follow. So today actually we are going to do a special chant. So we have attached this to this water, and later you can also have a sip of that water for your own good health, but we will do our chanting for the benefit of all beings. So the chant that we are going to do today is called Ratana Sutta. It is not in your book, Ratana Sutta, and this is one of the sutras that we chant not only to learn and understand, but also as a form of blessings. And this is one of the sutras that we memorize, when we are, training as, novice monks. And this is one of the discourse that we need to memorize, because this has been, used for many purposes. And the original incident where Buddha actually taught this sutra is actually one city at the time of the Buddha was plagued with similar kind of diseases, communicable diseases, and many people in that city were dying. And also there were also, after the death, there was also all kind of other bad influences too. So in order to kind of heal the city, and Buddha really wanted his disciples and everyone went together and then did this chant, and then helped those people to develop their own stamina, and then help the city to recover, from that epidemic. So this is, a good time for us to chant the same sutra. And as we did in our candle vigil and our meditation, you can focus your mind and wishing well-being, protection, and growth of immunity of all people, and radiating loving kindness towards all people all around the world. Let us chant. May the wholesome vibration that we are radiating now reach far and wide, and may our loving kindness reach far and wide, and may our wholesome thoughts, the energies, positive energies, reach far and wide. May all people be protected. May all beings be protected. May everyone be safe. This chant is for safety and freedom from all epidemic diseases and everything. May all beings be safe. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato
සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස යානිද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානිව අන්තරික්ඛේ සම්මේව භූතා සුමනා භවන්තු අතෝපි සංකච්ඡ සුනන්තු වාසිතං තස්මාහි භූතානි සාමේත සම්මේ මිත්තං කරෝත මානුසියා පජාය දිවාච රත්තෝ ච හරන්ති බලින් තස්මාහි නේරංකත අප්පමත්තායං කිංචිවෙත්තං ඉදවා උරං වාසග්ගේසු ආයං රතනං පනීතං අනෝ සමං අත්ති තථාගතේන ඉදං පිබුද්දේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවන්ති හෝතු කයං විරාගං අමතං පනීතං යදඤ්ජගා සංඛ්‍ය මුනි සමාහිතෝ නතේන ධම්මේන සමන්ති කිංචේදං පිදම්මේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවන්ති හෝතු යං බුද්ධ සෙට්ඨෝ පරිවන්න සමාධිමානං තරිකඤ්ඤමාහෝ සමාධිනාතේන සමෝන විඤ්ඤති දං පිදම්මි රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවන්ති හෝතු යේසු පුංගලාන්ත සතං පසත්තා චත්තාරේතානි යුගානි හොන්තේ තේ දග්ගිනියා සුගතස්ස ශාවකා ඒතේ සුදින්නානි මහම්බලානි තං පිසංගේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවන්ති හෝතු යේසු පයුත්තා මනසා තල්ලේන නික්ඛාමිනෝ ගෝතම සාසනම් ඊතේ පත්ති පත්තා අමතං විගෛහ ලද්දා මුදානි බුතින් පුඤ්ජමානායිදං පිසංගේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවන්ති හෝතු පුංගලා ये आर्य सच्चानि विभावयन्ति गन्धीर पन्येन सुदेशितानि किञ्चापि ते हन्ति भुसम्भ्रमन्तान ते भवन् अन्तमं आदियन्ते दम्पि सङ्गे रत्नं पनीतं एतेन सच्चेन सुवन्ति होतो सहावंसदंसन संपदाय दयंसु धम्मायहिता भवन्ति संकाय दिन्ति विचिकिञ्चितं च शीलं वापि यदन्ति किञ्चि यतो अपाये च विम्पमुन्तो चचाभिधानानि अबम्बोकातुं इदं पिसङ्गे रत्नं पनीतं एतेन सच्चेन सुवन्ति होतो किञ्चापि शोकं मं करोति पापकं कायेन वाचा उदचेतसा वा बम्बोसो तस्स पटिञ्जादाय बम्बतादिन्द्र पदंस उत्तायदं पिसङ्गे रत्नं पनीतं एतेन सच्चेन सुवन्ति होतो अनम्बकुम्भे यथा पुंसितङ्गे गिम्मानमासे पटमस्मिन् गिम्हे ततोपमन्तं वरं अदेशयिनिं
නිබ්බානගාමින් පරමං හිතාය ඉදං පිබුද්දේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු වරෝ වරඤ්ඤෝ වරදෝ වරහරෝ අනුත්තරෝ ධම්ම වරං අදේශයිදං විබුද්දේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු කීනං පුරාණං නවං නත්ති සම්භවං විරන්ත චිත්තා ආයතිකේ භවස්මින් තේ කීන බීජා විරෝහිච්ඡන්දා නිබ්බන්ති ධීරායතායං පදීපෝ ඉදං පිසංගේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවන්ති හෝතු යානිද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානිව අන්තලික්ඛේ තථාගතං දේව මනුස්ස පූජිතං බුද්ධං නමස්සාම සුවන්ති හෝතු යානිද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානිව අන්තලික්ඛේ තථාගතං දේව මනුස්ස පූජිතං ධම්මං නමස්සාම සුවන්ති හෝතු යානිද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානිව අන්තලික්ඛේ තථාගතං දේව මනුස්ස පූජිතං සංඝං නමස්සාම සුවන්ති හෝතු ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන සොන්ති තේ හෝතු සම්පදායේතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන හෝතු තේ ජය මංගලං සම්බේතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවන්ත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛේ දීඝායුකෝ භව භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොන්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොන්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොන්ති භවන්තු
Let us spend a moment of reflection, try to recall good, kind deed. Recall any kind deeds that you happen to have done during last few days. Any opportunity that you got to help someone, be kind to someone. Remember those positive moments in your life that you were helpful to someone at some point. Let us rejoice. Rejoice these kind moments. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have done kind deeds
if
if I have done kind
to
deeds
other beings,
to other
with
beings,
my body, speech, or mind,
with
my
my
body,
body,
speech,
speech,
and
and
mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha,
here before the Buddha,
I call to mind
I call to mind
those kind deeds,
those kind
kind
deeds,
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
appreciating the opportunity to help others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
resolving not to compare myself with others.
resolving not to compare myself with others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
And
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
May my kind deeds
May my kind
relieve
deeds
the burdens of other beings.
relieve the burdens of other beings.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
shield me from all dangers and pains.
shield me from all dangers.
May my kind deeds
May my kind
and
deeds
merits that come from them
and merits that come from
help me in freeing my heart.
help me in freeing my heart.
Let us now rejoice whatever kindness we receive from others, or whenever we have seen kindness of others. Try to recall to your mind whatever help you receive from others, whatever you saw or heard about the kindness of others. Let us rejoice. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have seen or heard
if I have seen or
of the
heard
kind deeds done by others,
of kind deeds done by others,
whether with their body, speech, or mind,
whether body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha,
Here before the
I
Buddha,
call to my mind
I call to mind
those kind deeds,
those kind deeds,
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
being always ready to praise kind people,
being always ready to praise kind people,
and follow their example.
and follow their example.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of
and
others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
bring safety and happiness to many living
May the
beings.
kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living
May the
beings.
kind deeds of others
May
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in
and
me
many living beings.
and
many living beings.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
So please come to receive a blessed sip of water and also blessing strings. So this is for your good health.
Was that yours? That's right.